Tape's rolling. Tick tock, tick tock. It's Taco Tuesday. Quiet on the set, boys and girls. Getting ready to go live on the radio. Zoom Room Video Communications brought to you by the BMC.
Quiet on the set. You're listening to WRFB Radio Free Britannia. And no other freaking better place in the world than Deltona, Florida. Here you are, lunch with no other than the dynamic duo, Laz and Jack.
Greetings, everybody. This is Laz. And Jack, as you can see, is sitting in his chair, but he is in a Zoom room meeting, as you might see in chat. In a Zoom meeting right now. He will be with us here shortly. Hopefully he will get out of that meeting here soon enough and join us for today's show. Waldo, starting us out right with the 100 bits, and we get a little Santa Claus action there. Little Santa in the summer. Ho, ho, ho. That's right. Thank you, Aldo. Thank you very much. Do appreciate it. And of course, let's get the announcements out. Let everybody know that we are here. Send the in-game spam. And see if we can't get some people joining us on the Lottie Condis is here as always. He's wearing his Carnival mask. Is that the new mask or the old mask? Should I even ask? Or should I even ask? Alrighty, let's get this out here. And spam is done. And who was that? Was that somebody else actually running over there? Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Arminius Darkblade running by doing some shopping. Has no clue what he's running by. But anyway, welcome to today's show. It's the one from the telethon. Very cool. Very cool. It is Taco Tuesday. It is July 7th, 2020. And I want to wish a big happy birthday to my brother, Dave, out there. He's turning the big 50 today. So happy birthday, Dave, on your 50th, and of course, see you this weekend and give you some big birthday punches for your celebration. I love free tacos. Yes, absolutely. Who doesn't love free tacos there, Bridge Troll? I tell you what, we all love some free tacos, but we all love some free shit here as well. And we get today started out, even though there's a couple of you here. We'll get it started out today. We're going to be giving away a bay horse and a bay foal. Horse and foal. for the first giveaway today. So exclamation, I love free shit. Get in on that action. And meanwhile, we'll start talking about some of the other action happening in and around town, in and around the world. We'll wait and see if Jack gets out of his meeting and gets to join us. Looks like everybody's out doing something on Taco Tuesday. I'll tell you what. Quiet out there. Everybody must be out getting their tacos. Is there really a free taco giveaway going on someplace? We don't see anybody out there? Yeah, okay, I'll give you that one. Free shit comes after the free tacos? Absolutely. Absolutely.
That's the coolest thing I have ever seen.
Torque, hosting with one viewer. Thank you, Torque. I do appreciate it. I see people trickling in out there. See Sentinel out there. Corpse Mom's out there. Venos. Slowly but surely, Bridge Troll. Alright, let's get over here. Let's see, a little outside Shroud of the Avatar news for you folks, if anybody hasn't heard as of yet. DragonCon has officially canceled their Labor Day convention in person in Atlanta this year, replaced by a virtual version. And due to COVID-19, they are opting to not do the gathering in September and are shooting as for 2021 for the next meeting in Atlanta. Is they got together with, of course, the Visitors Bureau and the City of Atlanta, and City of Atlanta said, screw that noise, we ain't going to be doing that shit. So if you guys ain't never been to a Dragon Con, it is amazing. They just take up all of downtown Atlanta, and they book out just about every single hotel there. They use like 5 or 6 hotels just for convention space, and that's a shit ton of convention space in Atlanta. I mean, just loads and loads and loads of it, and the whole downtown becomes just one big convention room. If you've never done it, you should get out and do it. That's for sure. Okie dokie, moving right along. Let's see which ones I want to talk about and which ones I don't want to talk about. I was hoping to have Jack for a couple of these, so it's a little different. Okay, I'll save that for that. And we've got a topic out here. A topic that, of course, I can definitely relate to, coming up to us from Browncoat Jason out there. And Browncoat Jason wants to know what's going on with the Order of the New Britannia Empire. And on the occasions where Lord British is on stream, it would be nice for him to award a 1B or 2, even if the recipient can't be on the live stream. It's been a long time since we saw community members rewarded for their efforts. And Elgarian, of course, comes back and says he has said he'd like to award more very recently, so this program should be coming back before too long. Andernut, I like your style, Andernut. Andernut says, well, there's deco for this stuff also in the game. Be nice if we have that enabled. And I gotta agree with him and Browncoat there. Of course, the ONBE is the Order of the New Britannia Empire, is awarded to people for outstanding service to the game community here in Shroud of the Avatar. Howdy. What's going on, Vosh? Yeah, I know. It sucks that shit like that has to happen, canceling all sorts of conventions. I mean, they canceled South by Southwest earlier this year, Dragon Con now, the end of this year. But the Order of the New Britannia Empire, I am a recipient, as is Jack, and many of our friends who have done quite a bit in the game to further the game as it is. I was awarded, of course, for NBNN, as was Jack, and of course, several other things we've done throughout the years. Jack used to help out with live streams down at the offices and bring beer post-release days and all sorts of other things. But I would be hard-pressed to see. I mean, what would we be awarding 1Bs for these days? I would think that there would be some people, and I have a couple people who have done some outstanding work. I'm not going to call anybody out. Jack is in chat there. Chat is being stupid. He's telling everybody that he's going to be with us shortly. He should be wrapping up his Zoom room. But I can think of several people. I'm not going to shout any one person or other out in particular. But if you know somebody who is deserving of such an honor, then by all means either shout it out in this public thread, or more likely submit to Elgarian a PM and say, hey, I'd like to put this person up for one, and get those people out there, because there are plenty of deserving recipients out there, and all sorts of people still doing all sorts of crazy stuff in this game, all sorts of ways to earn yourself one of these wild and slightly rare awards. Let me click on the link here. Bring this up. List of recipients. There have been a total of 62 recipients, with the last award being given out back in June of 2018. And some people have gotten the 1B several times. Jacob White is one of those. There's a trivia question down here. I think we need to update that. Sir Frank and Themolock have each received it twice. I know that Jacob White is what's the word I'm looking for? Mentioned twice here already, so I know he's received it twice for his work on Soda Map. I am the 29th recipient. And Jack Frost is the 34th recipient of the Order of the New Britannia Empire. Casey Cupcakes, also a winner. Justin from the Deco Divas, a winner. And several other friends, also winners of the award. So, Dinhuru, what's up, dude? Cleo, what's happening? Did you need something there, Dinhuru, or are you just saying, what's up? What's up? But yes, I would like to see some new people awarded. Maybe some of those folks who are writing some very cool. There's some of those folks writing some of those scripts out there for your damage meters and all that. People who are still working, on other things that are Shroud of the Avatar related, all sorts of ways again. So, Brown Coat Jason is got this topic out there. I'll link it to you. If you have any comments to say, go ahead and drop it. Drop it in there and let them know about it. As we wait for Jack to get in here patiently, he's sitting there on his seat, just taking up space. Hope he doesn't time out. Hope he's paying attention to that. Exclamation, I love free shit. Giving away bay horse and foal pets today. And of course, you'll be seeing me giving away loads and loads of those mounts, because again, we have it on good word that they are coming and they are being worked on. And you guys and gals are going to need those to get around on. Now, how many of you folks are actually looking forward to mounts? Let me ask you that. Did I not start the raffle? Let's see. Allow entries. I don't know, is my bot not connected maybe? That may be why. Hold on. That's why. The bot disconnected. Let's get that reconnected. Am I going to have to do the whole authentication or is it just going to connect? Very cool. And that bot needs to be connected, and that bot's still connected. Okay, so now all the bots are connected. Let's try this again. Open giveaway. Let's see if you guys can actually get in on that. There it is. There it is. Laz, technical difficulties long. You should know better. Thanks, Mom. That's right. That's why I have a bunch of yous out there. Is keep me in line, keep me. And yeah, why people call you Mom? She's always keeping an eye over everybody. We do appreciate it, and of course, don't forget Mom's Ore service out there. Gotta love me some ShroudMarketplace.com. Sold me a set of that beautiful Virtue Flame armor last night, and got a couple sets of that still floating around. So if anybody hasn't gotten themselves that hot leather flame armor and you need a set, go visit my shop, Lazarus Long's Weddings and More by Laz, because it's not just weddings, it's a whole lot more. And I got all sorts of cool stuff out there. So anyway, what do we got next? Yes. 2 new alerts. Let's just check on those real quick. Oh, Jack made a reply to the ONBE. I gotta see this. Gotta see this real quick since see what he's got to say, adding his comments in. All right, so I guess while I wasn't paying attention, these guys are in on this. A few minutes back, I guess I should have refreshed it one more time, but I'll jump back to this. Jack says, does this mean he should consolidate his ONBE and Chaos onto the same character? Well, Jack, absolutely, you should. I don't know why you haven't done that already. And Gixie chimed in saying he may have to create a Gix Nation Medal of Supreme Excellence for those avatars that are truly excellent. Gixie, that would mean you'd have to come back as an artist and put some stuff in game, dude. Or create a medal and just give it away on your stream, I guess. But anyway, moving right along. Back to where I was going with this. This is Bridge Troll. I don't usually look at the authors ahead of time. I usually just look at the topics, browse the topic real quick. But this is from Bridge Troll. And Bridge Troll, maybe you can give us a little bit more information. But low-hanging fruit for POTs, QOL updates, quality of life. I know you didn't ask, but player dungeons, low-hanging fruit. With consideration to player dungeon subsystems, I think these requests could be handled with low impact to the dev staff and greatest payoff to the player experience. And changing the selection of pieces in the builder from a current left-right to a left-right scroll to a drop-down menu, considerably, just like the other menus we have here, where you come and you get a drop-down menu and you can choose. I don't know if I can move that window. I can't, but you all know what the drop-down menu is, right? When you bring up your friends list and you get a menu that drops down that you can choose from when you're trying to build your dungeon. That would be so much. Did my stream bug out on you? Just hit refresh. It'll be back. It'll be back. But that would be a major quality of life update on that one. Having a drop down list for picking your next room, especially when you have a bag full of stuff and several different versions, or several different, not several, same of the, several pieces that are the same that you have to skip over, straight, 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 curve, curve, curve. You all get the. No, it's not raining here. It's actually quite a beautiful day. It's quite peaceful and serene. It's, I don't know, maybe it's the calm before the storm. Looks like it was just a hiccup, so if you guys have just hit refresh, I think you should get it back. At least I would hope y'all are going to get it back. I'm looking over here to see what's reporting over here. And over here to see what's reporting over here. It sounds like it's good right there. You can hear it. That's just not too big of a delay either. So yeah, we're working. I can't help that. Again, do a refresh. Be my number one advice if you have problems. Yeah, absolutely, Bridge Troll. I definitely agree. Allow transactions of more than one single unit when purchasing upgrades. Another good one. This has been asked for as well in the Crown Store for ages, to be able to make multiple purchases of same and different items and just make them all in one single purchase. MoveBot's just making an announcement. Red Dragon. Yes, I know. Got to get that dial-up connection fixed. Don't know, guys. I just don't know. And ensure that all dungeon mobs drop essence and make sure the loot is rewarding enough to merit revisits. Now, I don't know about that one, Bridge Troll. Is Chris, when he initially put those dungeons in, and again, I don't think I really agreed with it. I'm not still sure if I agree with it at all, that they did half of the drops of what your above ground critters would get, your game spawn critters. I don't know, so boosting those back up. I know people who have gone down. You get a high enough tier totem down there. Get a couple people in a couple of them rooms, and you can cause some damage. Get some good gold. I mean, it's not great, but if you're not looking to work too hard, you can get down in your dungeons and just do your thing. Well, there you go, treasure pile. WRFB does have it. Yes, you can do that as well. WRFB, Radio Free Britannia. Listen to your in-game radio. Bridge Troll says 5. What is 5? I don't get it. Five what? Anyway. So, definitely stuff that I would love to see done. $5. Nice one, Econdas. $5. $5 foot long. Yeah, no. Alrighty, anyway. I'll tell you, the big one for me on that one would have to be the drop-down list. When I go down and do my dungeon, I take a bag and I put the bag down, and then I just, if I know what I'm working on, I'll just take out a couple pieces and put them in my inventory so that I don't have to sit there and scroll, through them all to get to the piece I want. It makes it a little easier, but it definitely slows down the process. If I could just have a drop down and go, okay, I want this, click, boom, drop down, okay, I want this, click, boom, it would make building and playing with dungeons so much simpler and easier. So I gotta say a big plus to that one. on your bridge stroll. And if you guys like this, get out there, talk it up. Crafty Method throws in single placement of creatures would also be great down there. Customized shout text and creature pathing would also be cool. I would agree on the single critter, and shout text. Make your own customizable text to them. That would be cool. As to having to deal with pathing in some of these dungeons, I don't know if I'd want to deal with that myself personally. What do you guys think about that? Well, don't trolls drop essence? As I believe I've gone down to my dungeon, turned it on, and played with the trolls to get some essence in the past. Or are they just not dropping enough essence? I thought that was the way to get the essence, because you're not getting the essence off the trolls out in, the big trolls. It's a more rarity than the all the other ones. Yeah, I know. You want kobold ones, or you just go out to the kobold scene, sit out there for an hour, and collect some essence, and you're out of there. You want some elf ones? Yeah, okay. So now the leech essences dropping down into dungeons. Leech essences, they dropping down into dungeons. You still got to get those out in the real world. They are dropping down there. It's been a while since I've turned on my dungeon and played some of those rooms. Ooh, interesting. And there's been some talk of that as well, Lancel, is people have asked for, and again, coming up, I see a really great chance, if done right, with treasure maps, for something like that to be done. Basically, same thing. You have a blank scene, basically like a town, and it's an instance. And I'm just going to describe it in the treasure map sense. You put your treasure map together, you go to a location, you dig there, and then you're transported off to the next sequence. Now, you would get to choose, from a template of, what your, opening scene from the treasure map is, and then from there build it out. Be cool, but I think there's a far reach for that, but would be nice. Now, would you want to start with an outside scene and then work your way into a dungeon, or would you just rather take an outside scene and link it to several other outside scenes? That would be another question I would have to ask Lancel. Yeah, well, we know that takes a lot of essence. I don't know about that. That's a lot of dungeon work to leave to the players, especially with 3 more episodes to go after this episode gets finished and released. So, again, I've seen some pretty killer dungeons out there, and it's amazing what this community comes up with for everything from just costume designs to dungeon designs to housing designs with what we've got out there. But I don't know if I would be willing. I was, again, hoping that there would be asset packs that we could put together, build the dungeons, and just submit them. That would be another thing I would love to see. Submit the dungeons for them to put into the game and be able to do stuff like that. That would be something I would be behind 100%. Being able to do that on the fly in the game, a little bit more sketchy, if you know what I'm saying. Preston, absolutely. I mean, but in the sense that, you build it in Unity and then submit it and then they place it somewhere in the world. Yeah, absolutely. You guys get my drift on that one. That's where I could definitely be behind it, because then you could sit down and really, dive. You can make multi-level monoliths. I mean, you could just go insane with it, and then of course, but I understand that the scale of things has to be right, and this, that, the other thing, and I don't know why it becomes such a pain in the ass, but apparently it does. But yes, absolutely, Lancel, and a lot of what Chris is working towards is trying to do that. When he introduced Lua, when he introduced Inky, those things are designed to help both sides in all reality. But right now, still waiting for more. There's the conversation. I don't think I have it queued, but I think I might be able to find it. We may have brought this up. Let me get over here. Where is it? Ah, there we go. That was it. And I gotta love, because he's got a major point. I think we might have talked about this. I'm not too sure, but I don't think so. But when he introduced this Conversationalist, that Sean guy, POT placeable Conversationalist. Why would they even be released without being placeable on town land? And fairly straightforward question. Why did we do that without making them accessible to towns? Good question, Sean. I don't know. Again, adding things like this functionality to vendors, adding them to pets, adding it to, combining the tech of the mannequins, the vendors, and the conversationalist all into one big, beautiful unit would be a great, great, great quality of life, questy. There'd be a million things you could do if you bundled those three things together. So,
it's all your fault.
That's right. It is. Finally off that call, huh?
Well, as soon as I got off of it, I switched Zooms, and for some odd reason, my language has changed on my in certain applications to gibberish.
Welcome to Microsoft Windows. Did you do an update lately?
Yes.
You in Zoom? I'm assuming, since you just said you joined.
I'm in Zoom.
Let's get you up on screen.
Oh man, those calls. Yeah, quit breaking stuff.
Wasn't me. I didn't do that. Then Hero says his language switches to profanity, but that's yeah. Anyway, we're talking about what are we talking about? Dungeons, conversationalists, life, the universe, and everything. Why were conversationalists not made to be placeable on town land? Again, good question. You worked hard on that joke. Hee hee. Sorry, dude. All right. Anyway, Jack is now with us. It's about time we do this first giveaway here. Anyway.
No, it's not. No.
You want to get in on some action real quick? No.
No.
You don't even have a stream going.
I haven't even started my stream. Let's see.
All right. Exclamation! I love free shit. Last chance. Yeah, no, he's there and you can hear him. He just isn't talking. He's just playing with his beard right now.
Oh, I'm talking. Hi, how's it going?
All right, a couple people getting in last minute there. Several people getting in last minute there.
Oh, they're saying they can't hear Jack on WRFB.
I don't know why. It's the same feed.
Hold on. You know what? I can actually open up Radio Free Britannia right now to verify that because I'm the one talking.
Yeah.
And yeah.
I don't know why they wouldn't hear you. It's all one feed.
Yeah, no, it's the you can't hear me on WRFB.
He says you dropped briefly, but you're okay now. Yeah, okay. I don't know what y'all seeing.
Yeah, Radio Free Britannia does not accept me.
What do you mean it doesn't accept you?
It's not playing my audio, so you must not be capturing my audio. It also doesn't have the game audio as well, but the game audio was nothing because none of our bards are here, and they forgot to loop stones. So, yeah, WRFB is censoring Jack. That's exactly what it is.
Censored.
Yes. And then if you're wondering why I'm so blue today, thanks to Logitech. Now I got to figure out auto is off. There. And why
you need to get a machine that works, man. I tell you what.
I don't know what you're talking about, man. Don't know what you're talking about. My machine works just fine. Yeah.
Anyway, moving right along. We're going to close the giveaway out.
Where are you going to?
You're
the one that's got the giveaway, not me.
Yeah, well, a whole bunch of people got in there last minute. And Lance L. Lancerman, congratulations, you are the winner. A bay horse and foal. And let's see, I think I have gonna give away a light unicorn. Because, hey, who doesn't want to ride a unicorn when this happens? With rainbow farts and everything.
Yeah.
Exclamation, I love free shit for a chance to win a light unicorn at the end. Because we got mounts coming into the game soon enough. Yeah, I can't figure that out. I'm looking and say something out loud.
What do you want me to say out loud? That I'm responding to a work email?
No, there's nothing going through. Yeah, I don't know why that is. That doesn't make sense.
Well, figure out why my language, which my language settings are set to English.
Okay.
Yeah. It's just English. There is nothing else.
Didn't install a game in another language that might have taken thrown a language pack in there on you?
Didn't install anything. I uninstalled a few things yesterday, but didn't install anything. But I did have to restart like 4 times. And I don't have anything for override for default input methods set.
Doesn't sound good.
So, yeah. Oh, wait, I did install something.
Oh, what was that?
I installed Samsung's Magician software.
Oh.
That was installed yesterday. Open. What's the language on this? It's in English.
Okay.
I don't know where this is coming from.
Alright, anyway. Saved a couple things for you. I've been waiting to go to the Twitterverse. Been waiting to go to the patch notes.
Why do you want to talk about the Twitterverse and all the fun things that Chris did? So which tweets did you want to talk about?
We have some that we haven't even touched in days, but I'll let you make that choice, and we'll go from there.
So let's go back to the 6th, because if we go all the way back to the 4th, we'll be there all day. So Chris has a fix for Dub Swab, and he'll get it live in the morning. As soon as that's done, he'll start working on Unity 2019.4 on QA. And that was only supposed to be done all of last week, but that didn't happen, which takes us to 6 hours ago. A new patch uploading now just contains a few pot tweaks and a fix for pet loading that was causing at least one player to not be able to load in the game, and should be live around 8 a.m.
Gotta go stop at every tree and fire hydrant.
And then 6 hours ago, he's working on loot for shadow creatures. First up are shadow essences that can be used to craft 3 different shadow potions and a shadow poison. Next up will be a few shadow items. Then followed by 5 hours ago, the Save Dubswab patch is now live with a link to the patch notes. And an hour ago, whoops, it looks like despite giving a success code back to our publishing script, Steam did not properly flip to the new build. I just flipped this by hand, so 1251 should be live for Steam users as well now. He'll keep an eye out for a few patches to see if he can identify the issue as to why it didn't automatically update.
Okay, you can always flip it by hand.
Yeah. Yeah, he can always flip it by hand. I flip a lot of things by hand.
It's the way to do it.
Yeah, flipping things by hand is the way to go.
So Preston has lots and lots of experience with Unity out there, and he says, he's on Unity 2019 4.2 F1 2 times to compile. So I'm going to guess that because I've seen several programs that are notorious for this, and Unity may be one, that if it tries to write to a file or a file, said file, and then it fails, and you try to do it and overwrite it again, it'll continually fail in the overwrite until you delete the original file and go clean, which is really weird. And I've seen several programs do that when you try and save it again as the same file, it just hangs and crashes every time until you delete and go. Yeah. Now, why that is not just, again, Unity specific. I run into that with an audio program I have as well as a video program that I have, and it's just I find it unusual, but same solution to both crashes. Yeah. Go delete that file. And boom, and then it works. Why it crashes from trying to overwrite, I don't know. Maybe it's a Windows inherent thing, but I
don't know.
So Preston, how is your new game? I understand you've got a new game coming out. Is that correct?
He's working hard on it.
My understanding is he's just about there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Synthwave Gaming, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Exclamation, I love free shit. Get in on the giveaway. Giveaways for an in-game pet and Shroud avatar.
Sweet. And Preston Jong is that all the game systems are done. He's about to come out of alpha. And beta should be done by November. That's awesome.
Yeah.
If only I had some really cheap VR stuff, because I don't own any.
Well, I tell you what, I see the stuff that he's playing with. He's got that motion capture suit, which he's been playing with. and I've been following his work on Facebook, and he's playing with some pretty damn cool shit. So I'm looking forward to see what he comes up with when he's done with his latest creation. So, throwing your own motion capture into your own video game, man, that's badass. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say.
Next game will be flying sugar gliders in VR. That's kind of cool.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Sweet. Anyway.
Yeah.
Let's jump over to those patch notes, those big patch notes.
Those huge, long patch notes that include...
I want you to read it. Read it from the top. Read it from the top.
Okay. Build number 1251. July 7th.
From the top.
7 a.m.
From the top.
Welcome to the Shroud of the Avatar I'm sorry, Patch Notes, release 79. Welcome to the Shroud of the Avatar Virtues, release 78.
Thank you.
Release 79, 78.
Thank you. Okay, moving right along.
Yeah. So build number 1251 came out 7 a.m.-ish this
copy
morning.
Paste.
Then from there, there's a fix for a rare case where a pet with a corrupted name could cause a hang at 94%.
Bad name.
Yeah. Corrupted name. How the name is corrupted, I don't know. And then several POT updates and fixes. That is also what was done.
Yay, updates.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the latest coming from Catnip Games out there. What else do we have?
Then what else do we have? I don't know. You've got a bunch of links that you posted in Discord.
We've gone through most of them, so we're actually going to the deeds question.
Deeds? My stinking deed sale? Where's my deed sale? Where is my deed sale? When do deeds actually go on sale? I have seen announcements for a while now that 30% deed sale has started, but I've been checking all day long from the very first announcements and have seen 0 deeds on sale. I've also seen no info on what happened to the sale or if it was postponed or canceled.
Hello?
Man.
Did you read what the sale said?
Yes.
I'm going to jump over because I have this queued. Deed upgrades 30% off. Deed upgrades 30% off. I see nowhere where it says deed sale 30% off.
Yes. So, yes. That was one where it was misread and possibly misinterpreted. It's almost like they were paying attention to Lunch with Laz and Jack or something.
Yeah, what? Huh?
These themselves routinely go on sale randomly in the Crown Store at 20%. What the fuck? Deeds themselves routinely go on sale randomly in the Crown Store at 20% off. All 3 sales, Crowns, deed upgrades, and flash sales, were all scheduled to end on the 6th. Not today. And today's the 7th. And then we have a Bard finally.
Bard.
Oh.
A Noob Skyblaber.
Noob is playing on the piano. And as far as that deed upgrade, those prices show up when you right-click the deed in your inventory and look at the upgrade options.
And is the sale still on? Looks like it may still be on.
Yeah.
700 crowns to go from POT to a place anywhere? That sounds cheap.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be something.
But yes, to answer that question, this is where you find that information. You right-click on your deed, what you want to upgrade, and that's where you will find that for upgrades only. So yes, but I don't know. I don't think I've ever really seen deeds go on sale in the add-on store. I would say that's a rarity,
no.
right?
Well, with the 2-hour flash sales, they may have been added into that list of 2-hour flash sales.
Nope, they're not in this one.
Um,
Now, see, that's weird. Lord British Rares are back today. And would you look at that? All the Lord British cakes are now heraldry items. Imagine that.
What? 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 Fuck you guys.
I tell you what, if my originals are heraldry items, I'm going to be pissed. I tell you what.
Well, you know what? We've got one right back here in the corner. I need to enable deco mode. I don't need to pick up that mannequin. I need to pick up this. And then I dropped it. Or I put it in my inventory. One of the... oh, there it is. So,
you dropped it over here.
Yeah. So the real question is, can I open up a trade window? And there you go. So the original is not a...
is not heritage, right. Good.
so
good.
I still want to know why my Lord British cake slices were replaced with cupcakes.
Yeah, well, I just, I don't get the making these heritage items.
In my inventory, why the fuck were they replaced? Because they were cake slices.
Yeah, because there's a guy out there who has some of the old ones, and he's looking to trade for other ones that he doesn't have, and trade the extras that he's got in other ones. And with heritage items, this guy can't complete his collection if you're going to start doing that shit. And that just,
Yeah.
I don't get it. I don't get it.
Why?
But recently added, which is all that other stuff. Let's see what's in the vault today. Let's see what's in the vault. Hey, the question mark stovetop hat. Large knight's tent. Large kobold homes.
Why is this doing this?
You still getting the weird...
Well, I'm trying to figure it out. I'm trying to figure out. I think the best thing for me to do is to restart my computer and just say, screw it.
Treasure, we've gone over this a couple times, and again, I forget what the item. Yeah, what was the item that we were talking about the other day that was both heritage and vault? Let's see if it's still. No, it won't still be there.
It might be.
The idea, here we go. Here it is again. Several items appearing in the vault that are heritage items. Now, inherently, vault items are supposed to be rares that are brought back at a premium price, whereas heritage items are supposed to be items that were either previously around, rares, but they want to make them accessible, so they're dropping the price, but they're making them non-tradable. So how you can have a vault item and a heritage item in the same category makes absolutely no sense to me, first off.
You know what? There's so much that we've said over and over and over again related to all of this. As far as like silly
Now,
implementation.
Especially on this housing. Why housing not tradable? I don't know. After a while, I get tired of a house. I may want to sell my house. I don't know. When you sold your house, did the original manufacturer of the house charge you a premium to sell that house when you sold it, Jack? Or did you just sell the money and sell it and take the money and walk away? Yeah.
So you do have some weird things that go on with house sales.
I understand that.
So not really a good analogy. So pretend you have a bunch of land and you don't want anyone ever to put like a trailer home on it because you think that's ghetto. In that contract, you can actually put that stipulation in there that you can't do that.
Can't do that.
Yeah, if you
Zero soda. Thank you for the follow.
You sold the land. Suck it up. It's going to change. Yeah.
Indeed. But meanwhile, looks like I'm about to get a big storm here. It's going to be fun. Hopefully
it's Florida, man.
Wait till after the show's over.
You didn't cover the calendar, and we've got 5 minutes left. And then
we hadn't gotten to that, but the NBNN Shroud of the Avatar community calendar for Tuesday, July 7th.
Taco Tuesday. Don't forget, click on that calendar, look at all those things. If you want to join that calendar or have your calendar hooked up, email news@nbnn.info. Laz will do something with it eventually. It is Taco Tuesday. Not much on the calendar, but Monday through Friday, 12s and 6s around the clock, you need to tune in your ether amplifiers to Wadia Radio Free Britannia to listen to two idiots interpreting the news, as long as I don't show up extremely late. So you don't have to. A little show called Lunch with us. At 7 p.m. on WRFB is the 70s at 7. And that is followed at 10 p.m. on WRFB with the Wecked Room with Waz's Wad, where he covers some rock and roll history.
That's right.
That's our calendar for Taco Tuesday.
And don't forget, you're watching Two Idiots Interpret the News, so you don't have to right here on Lunch. And if you haven't done what Vero just did, don't forget to click that follow button, click that like button, click that subscribe button, throw some bits at us, because thanks to you folks and your support keeping us on the air for 5.5 years here inside Shroud of the Avatar. The BMC wants you to check out Black Rock Cove. Go check them out today for your crafting goods. WRFB Radio Free Britannia for all the latest news and entertainment in-game, except for Jack's voice, because we don't like Jack on the radio. ShroudMusic.com for ABC files. Cappius's Wares, where you can get all your wood goods taken care of out in ShroudMarketplace.com. And again, love the Shroud Marketplace. Sold me some flame leather last night.
Wait, you sold what last night?
Flame leather.
Awesome. So anything and everything at ShroudMarketplace.com. You need to go register an account to buy anything. And then if you want to start selling your stuff, click on vendor registration. Anything and everything can be bought or sold at Shroud Marketplace as long as it is game related and not a bannable offense. So that means that you can sell accounts, game gold, crowns of the obsidian, or buy them, all the way to services like leveling services or refining services like Mom's ore refining service. I mean, she's got nothing but time on her hands. You go out and you spent all that time mining, and you don't want to convert everything to ingots. Yeah, she'll do it for you. I mean, you can even find like Scrota's music service, where he follows you around for an hour, or Weddings and More by that guy.
That's right. Weddings and More by Laz, because it's not just weddings, it's a whole lot more. And I'm just looking to see if that happens to be one of my front-facing items there. It is not.
Yeah.
But yes, you guys get the ideas. Anything and everything you can want is available on ShroudMarketplace.com. Where is the Show More button? I know there's a Show More button.
I don't know.
I know there's plenty more in my store. Discover More. There it is. Discover More. Don't forget to hit that button, because you can see a whole bunch of other cool stuff.
I just love that someone put up a like an observatory up for sale for like $29.
Nice. But
then
yes,
after
everything and anything game related you can get
that,
out at
wait,
Shroud Marketplace.
someone is actually adding products right now. That's Kiefer. He put an Eternal Mandrake seed up for sale.
Oh,
So Kiefer is actually in the process of adding things to the store right now. Woohoo! No, Kiefer Stone. It's like you can even find 100 taming collars from Soda Goods. Like anything and everything, man. You gotta love Shroud Marketplace.
Absolutely.
But it is that time for me to get lots and lots of messages.
Time for you to get back to work. I have to dock your pay for showing up late, I tell you what.
You don't pay me anything. And I didn't receive any tips today because my stream's not active. Yeah.
But yes, let's go ahead and get this giveaway closed. And we'll go ahead and pick ourselves a winner here in just a moment. I get this screen going there. There we go. Close ourselves out the giveaway. We got to say big thanks to Waldo out there for the bits today and to Vero Soda for the follow. Thank you very much. Our winner today for the Light Unicorn is Irish Eyes. Congratulations, Irish. And of course, thank you for joining us. Do appreciate it. I have no idea who this other guy streaming out here is. Let's refresh this real quick. Well, we got a couple other people, but I don't know any of them. So, Dritz, he hasn't started yet. I guess we'll go with him again.
Yeah. Then, like, crap. Fuck.
Come on.
Okay.
As we go ahead and get out of here. And of course, we'll be back with more tomorrow, right here on NBNN. Till then, I'm Laz.
I'm Jack.
And we are NBNN. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you all tomorrow.
Bye-bye.